Right, welcome to the YouTube channel. I can't lie to you, I've got no idea what I'm doing. This video is just looking at Depop stuff, which I'll just explain what it is. It's like an app where people can sell secondhand clothes. There's a few actual shops on there that also sell their clothes on there. Charity shops sell their clothes on there. Now, just a bit about me, because you probably haven't seen this face before, is I've been collecting clothes for years, and I'm very big into charity shops, not so much into vintage shops, but I'm very knowledgeable about second-hand clothing and what is good prices, what is good quality stuff, whether to tell if something is real or if a seller is a good seller. I've been doing it for years, but I've never been a fan of apps like Depop and Vinted and eBay and stuff like that. I've never been a fan of getting my clothes from there because I always feel like individual sellers aren't as honest as places where I go usually, which is charity shops around the country searching for clothes at good prices and good available, just good prices and for good causes as well, because obviously charity shops help the charity and the people who work for those charities as well. So that's just a quick bit of backstory about me. I am going to be talking about just 15 random items which I found interesting. I'm going to be saying my opinion on them, saying whether I think they're any good, just basic opinions. So the first one we have now, I'll put it up on screen, is these trousers, where they're kind of like retro ones, kind of from the 90s, I think. These ones were selling for about £30, I think. Sorry, my laptop is just there, I'm just looking at it right now, which to me is outrageous that these are selling for £30. In all fairness, these usually new, like the Adidas does sell on their website still. I think they sell like a retro version of them. They are about £70 to £80 usually, I think. I have looked at them. I do actually own a pair of these as well. I own some red ones, red and white ones. They're very nice, but I actually got mine from a charity shop called Scope, which cost me £8, and I thought that was quite expensive for trousers, but they're £70 usually new. Obviously there's another pair here which I'm looking at right now which actually sold for £30. The other ones were selling for £20, these are selling for £30, which to me just doesn't seem right. Like, I don't think I would spend £30 on second hand sort of vintage stuff, because I just don't think it's worth it, especially when I can go to a charity shop and get the exact same ones in red and white, the exact same ones for £8 is how much I paid for them, which, to be fair, they were a good find, but yeah, that, in my opinion, £30 for second-hand trousers, you could get some new ones for that on sale somewhere, probably get a decent amount with some discount codes and stuff. Like Adidas do a 35% student discount, so you're still gonna have to pay more than £20 obviously, but you're getting a lot of money off in places where you usually wouldn't, which in my opinion is quite good. The second one I found, which was this Nike t-shirt, it's very general and I think it's on sale for about £6 on here. They put a sale on, used to be £8 apparently. Now, I've never used this app or website before in my life, and in my experience looking for this one as well, it's more of a seller's platform, because I think the sellers get quite a good value, and I don't think the buyers get as good a value as the sellers, obviously, because they're selling them at a price which I think is overrated. Similarly with this Patagonia hat as well, which I'll put on screen, which sold for £28, I think it is, and you can buy a new one on the Patagonia shop for about €40, which I don't know how much €40 even is, but it's not that much more, you know what I mean, and you're buying one second hand. Doesn't really compute in my head. I think I got my hat from a charity shop for about £5 maybe, and it was like a Edwin hat. It's like a beanie, which I've actually lost. I don't know where it's gone, which is very disappointing, because that's like my favourite hat that I have. But again, very overpriced, and that's going to be kind of the theme throughout this, is just, to me, it all seems extremely overpriced. Like, I don't understand how anyone is paying any amount of money for some of this stuff, and there's some outrageous ones. Then you've got ones like this Brain Dead t-shirt, which I love the brand. I love it. Like, Brain Dead is I think it's a Japanese brand. Sorry if I'm wrong. They sell it at a shop called Well Gosh near where I live, and I love it. It's amazing quality. Selling it for £40. There's a lot of Stussy stuff on here for about £40 for a t-shirt as well, which, to be fair, isn't a bad price for this sort of brand, because usually these clothes are very expensive, like Brain Dead, Stussy, a lot of other brands around that sort of thing, like Cavemp, as well, extremely expensive, and £40 isn't that bad. But you got to remember it's secondhand, and £40 for a t-shirt new is absolutely disgusting. I will make a video on how much I pay for stuff when I go charity shopping and stuff, and it's never above like £8 for a t-shirt unless it's like absolutely outrageously good, or a basketball tee, because I'm a basketball collector tee. This one really does annoy me. Like, it makes me visibly angry, because when I saw this I was raging. I was saying to my mum, I'm angry, because this, the one you're seeing on screen right now, is a basketball kind of like bomber jacket, right? Varsity sort of jacket, American style. I actually have one that is pretty much identical to this, except basically it's Primark. It's a Primark one, and I have two of these. One pretty similar to this, which is like a bomber jacket style, which I don't think I have here. And they usually retail at about £30–35. And the reason why this annoys me so much is because people are trying to make it seem like this one. This Lakers one, for example, is a Mitchell & Ness one, which, if you know anything about basketball stuff, this is like retro. This is the top standard of retro clothing in the sport of basketball. Primark is not bad, and I'm not saying it's bad in any way whatsoever. I've got two of them. I've got a Boston one, I've got a Bulls one, my brother's got a Bulls one as well. I just find it outrageous that someone is putting up this for £47 when it was originally bought for £30 to £35. Now, admittedly, my Boston one was £40 from Primark, but I think that's because the materials used were different. But I'm genuinely sure the bomber jacket style ones, the original ones, these are like the second variation. I'm pretty sure they're about £30 to £35. And in my opinion, they say it's retro, I think, on the description as well. And that just doesn't sit right to me. I'm all about making profit, but trying to compare it to something which is vintage and something that which literally, I think these Primark stuff came out about last year, doesn't sit right with me at all. Similarly with this as well, I'm a very huge Uniqlo fan. I love the brand, but they try and put this in the Cause section because it's a collaboration with Uniqlo and Cause, and if I'm not mistaken, they are charging £37 a t-shirt for this. And in my opinion, they've got multiple sizes. What they've probably done is bought a load of them and trying to just sell them to people as their like core stuff, because a lot of the other cores like t-shirts are very expensive, and this is just, to me, outrageous again. Selling it for £37 when genuinely the t-shirt cost £19.50. When I went to London, seen it, it's on the website as well. I only didn't buy it because it's white. I can't do white t-shirts at all. But to me, outrageous. Fair play though if you're making money off it, I guess. And then there's also charity shops on here that sell their clothes as well. Now, to me, this is the most important stuff to talk about. I was very excited to see, like this, for example. This is sick. It's like hand-painted Pokemon on a jacket. I was like, this is cool. I was like, I want this, but it was like £45, which is sick for an eye. Sort of stuff I do. I love it. And then other stuff on the charity shops websites were like, on British Heart Foundation was like this. Blake Griffin jersey. I'm a massive basketball fan. You'll see this in videos later on. And Kobe, like they had a Kobe jersey. Decent prices, like actually good prices for the quality. Like I've seen a lot of basketball jerseys, they're never that good of quality. These are actually good quality, to be fair to them. And then some other stuff which I thought would be just interesting to comment on. For example, the Supreme stuff, kind of like the Brain Dead stuff. It's like you're spending a lot of money, like £30 to £40 for a t-shirt, when I'm not 100. I personally couldn't verify it. I don't have enough Brain Dead or like Supreme stuff, or even Stussy stuff, and I have a lot of Stussy stuff. I don't have enough of it to verifiably say whether it's legitimate or not, because I just don't have the experience in it. Whereas stuff like Nike, Converse, I've seen a lot of it, I know a lot of it, and I can tell when something is genuine or not. It's also a lot easier in person, telling with materials and stuff. And I just wouldn't be comfortable spending that much money. Same sort of thing with this Guess t-shirt, which is lovely, by the way. Fair play. I actually really like it. 20 quid though for a long sleeve t-shirt. Again, bit outrageous. Like last week I bought a Jordan long sleeve t-shirt which retailed for about £60 on end. I bought that for £5, like the exact same one. £5 from a charity shop. Unreal. Now, to be fair, one of the only things, this and the basketball t-shirts are the only things I've seen which I would buy. Which is this really sick Vans t-shirt, which has got like a back design. I love graphics and stuff like that. Amazing. And it's just a really beautiful piece, and it's only £13. There was also another one which I saw, which was another basketball tee, which was a Spurs Championship one, I think, as well, and a Toronto All-Star one, I think. Really beautiful pieces for decent prices. So I've just gone through about 15 different posts, and my opinion is it's really good for sellers, really good for charity shops as well, to earn money through online services as well. But what I would say is a lot of the stuff is overpriced compared to what you could get on Oxfam, like from Oxfam, or you could get from British Heart Foundation, or Scope, or Mind, or Bernardo's, or any of these places. In my opinion, they're just better, and you can do a lot more with them. Now, it's pretty much the end of the video, but I thought I might as well talk about my outfit that I'm wearing today. I thought it could be a cool little segment. So I won't talk about my t-shirt, but my t-shirt is also a Nike one, which I got for about £2 from a charity shop as well. This is a All-Star, well, not All-Star, Converse jumper, which I got from a charity shop. I think this cost about £5. It's really nice, and really beautiful as well. I then also do have jeans on as well. Don't know if... my knee. I've got a torn ACL, that's not good for me. These are G-Star jeans, and I got them for about £2.50. I think, from a charity shop. G-Star jeans, because jeans really never fit me very well. Found these beautiful, and I really do like them. So that was a good buy as well. And then, what else am I wearing? My t-shirt, yeah, it was just a Nike, like, gym t-shirt that I'm wearing underneath this, because I've been university today. Got my Irish pendant on as well, because I'm Irish. And so in total, this outfit probably cost me, like, about £15 in general. Which, that's what it's all about in my opinion. And it's one of my favourite aspects of doing charity shopping and searching for clothes and stuff. This is a video where I'm just testing what I can do, seeing how stuff works, and just expressing myself. So if you have enjoyed the video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching.